Hello everyone and welcome back to Snakebird. Today we are jumping into this blue area here. I guess the whole area is blue, it's all in the ocean, but this light aquamarine blue here to see what happens in this new world. If you haven't already, check out the prior parts of the description below or card above, and that's a physics object. That is an object we can use with our Snakebird to push around. Oh no, this is kind of horrifying. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so here's the problem. If we push this guy here, how do we get up and past it in order to actually climb on top of it? That's a wonderful question I currently do not have the answer to. Though I think, found it. You have to go underneath it like that. Then we can push it, all nonchalant-like. No, we can't. Can we climb it like this? No, perhaps we need to actually, in actuality. Do we need to just go ahead and send it over like this? I guess so. Can we then... Nope. But then what do we do to actually get up there? Because now we have a new problem, and the problem is we can't get on top of the crate without, like... Yeah, we can. I was just... Okay, never forget you can go under it without issue. Cool. That is a good thing to remember and to know. Let's jump into 23. Oh, there's the Kraken over there! Folks were calling me out for calling the Kraken a whale in a prior episode. I apologize to the Kraken community and the whale community for my indiscretion. And what are we doing now? This is a very long Snakebird. If we do this... Oh, interesting. So here's the problem. I bet we need to navigate all the way through here with this Snakebird doing stuff. If we push this, then we can't push this guy down. We have to find a way to push this fella here, while also not blocking off this thing here. I have no idea what the scheme is, not going to lie. Not that I'm a good liar, but, you know. Is it possible that we can do some fun shenanigans where we... Ooh, I have an idea. I have a very interesting idea. Let's just go ahead and commit to the curve. Like, this... What if we reset? We push it, and in the unit where we push this guy like this, we also fall down a unit, which would then allow us to go up and around and escape it like that. I wonder how I'm going to do that, though. Because we do... Okay. Let's just, as an example... That almost worked. But see, if we do that, then it falls with us. And then we're stuck down here with it, because it's still a physics object that we have to somehow navigate around. Wait, I don't get how we're supposed to do this then. Oh, we can push it up now! Right. Okay, cool. Ooh, but that's not good, because if we push it up, then we get stuck. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, very interesting. Do we just need to get this out of here? Is the goal of this section just to remove it entirely? Can I push it over there? No. And I can't really pull it up any further, I don't think. Okay. I have no idea. We go up, and then we... That's not good. We catch it, I guess? I don't really know how we're supposed to get this any higher. Because we do this, and then we catch it. I'm trying to just pull it up out of the ground entirely. Because it is blocking our access to this next area. We can't do anything while this thing is in our way. So So then how do we push it or pull it all the way out? Now that's a profoundly tricky question that I don't think I'll be able to answer right now. We're going to reset, and we're going to go ahead and do this first part again, just to see if a move from this area is any more helpful. No, it's not. We just get even more stuck. Boy, I got nothing. I got nothing. I sincerely have nothing on this one. This one's just an elaborate ruse to make me lose my mind. Oh, big sneeze incoming. Sorry. I'm gonna mute the mic for this one. What a sneeze. Man, allergies. Anyway. Ooh. So then you fall all the way down there. There's nothing we can do with the yellow one to make this easier, right? The yellow one can't, like, accomplish anything on our behalf, I don't think. Is it possible that doing this is somehow more helpful? Well then. Well then. Huh. Because, okay, I'm pretty sure that we do absolutely have to pull this guy out of here in some interesting which way. Also, I didn't have to do anything. I could just do this the entire time. What was I doing all that setup for then? I think what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a way to catch this guy, basically create a loop of a bird. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and see how long it takes for me to become what it takes for this bird to become a perfect loop. There is no perfect loop for this bird. I can't fill a gap as I'm leaving it with this bird. The best I can do is a one gap space, which makes my life significantly harder. Yeah, okay. We do this, we bring you up a couple units, and now we're just stuck here because our own body's in the way. And there's not really a way to, like, go ahead and fill in the gap as we're... Huh. What's the point of having all the spikes here, by the way? Could we feasibly go all the way around here? What was the point of having all the spikes here? Why do we need the spikes? Yikerinos. We pop you like this. Like a birthday balloon. Or a piñata. Do you pop a piñata, or do you just tear it open? What's the correct word to use in the context of piñata smashing? Look at this little visual bug. If you push the guy in while your tail is in the way, theoretically, it does that. Well, that's fun. Finding new bugs, not the solution, though. You know we can't be having the solution this early. There's probably something I'm missing about this. Let's go ahead and try the other puzzle first, just to see if we learn anything useful from that puzzle before we commit in a foolhardy way to this current puzzle. Okay, we push this over to help this guy get up pretty easily. Then what? Get up. Okay, we need to find some way to push this up. So we can only really push it up if it's like here, for example. Can we do anything to get up from here? Nope, our guy is stuck. But notably, we can push it to the side to make it not so bad for us. Can I push it one more unit to the side? Would that be... Ooh, that is doable. And now green has a way to get up, no problem. That's a lie. There is one problem. But I think if we push blue like this, then green can get up actually no problem this time. And then can push the whole thing himself to new heights like this. Except don't push blue off. That's just bullying behavior. And now we can... Well, I guess actually blue can't do anything. Blue needs green's help no matter what to get anywhere. Blue, go ahead and get in a fancy little shape. And then you need to... Huh. I guess if we do this, blue can get up. Perfect. And then green goes up, and that was so much easier. That was so much easier. That level was significantly easier than the one I just had so much trouble with over here. What are we doing? What's going on? Let's try 26, see what's happening here. Okay, not great. But we can go ahead and save blue this way. We probably need to get blue to eat these grapes, huh? Is there any actual way for blue to eat these? There is a way. Good job, blue. Proud of you. Got a nice drink here today. Ew. But then what? How do we... In a way that's not going to ruin our own life, how do we push this? There's no way to push that in a way that's not going to kill one of the birds. So instead, we just need to, I think, maybe have red bite the bullet and just get it. See, there's a way to have red, for example, push the block in a self-sufficient kind of way. Or not. We'll see. But we do need to find a way to get this guy all the way over there. Because okay, even if we help blue get in there, for example, we still need to find a way to get red in there by themselves. And let's say the block is in this corner. Let's go ahead and turn the grid on. If the block is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, you need to be 4 units to get in there. So the only option is to have red be 4, because we need to have the block here. We need to have red be able to get in there by themselves, because the opening's only 2 units, or 1 unit wide. So, how do we even begin to theoretically do that? How can we have blue help red push things around? Do I need to have red push from this side of the world? No, that seems remarkably dumb, if that's the case. No, absolutely not. Blue, you are remarkably in the way right now. We're going to Blue, we're going to save you. Red, go ahead and save blue. Thank you, red. But then you are just going to get out of our way. Evidently not. Okay. No, blue, get over here. Red, bounce up. Take the grapes. If you push it like that yourself, you're done for. So is there any way for us to, like, push the block without putting ourselves in grave danger? Yes, there is. I've figured out at least part of the solution, I think. The shape we're currently making is bad because it forces you to fall if this is the case. We need to have red be one more unit over here. How do we get red to be one more unit over there? I don't know. Because then if we move, red is not stuck, as they have been previously. For example, okay, blue, go ahead and get like this so we can actually try some things. Like this, no, actually it wouldn't work. See, even if red has the elongated body here, the act of pushing and the block moving will force red off of it. Yikes. I think. What do I think? So many things. And yet none of them are good. Not a single good thought ruminates inside my head at this moment. Can I click anything? Just to lighten the mood? Click some grass. Click the birds. Just gonna click you a few times. Are there any like super secret clickables in the game? Will like a UFO appear from like behind one of these clouds if I click them? By the way, love this tile set. Very, very, very pretty, but also not sure about this one. This one is also throwing me for several loops all at the same time. And we just gone ahead and sacked blue. Probably not good for blue, but hey, blue is being a lazy little guy right now, so what do you want from me? Okay, let's see what happens if we can find any way for blue and red to collaborate. Sorry, blue. This is not for you. How do we get red to save blue? Not that it should be red's responsibility to save blue, but, you know, in this case, blue's kind of stuck without it. Was it putting blue over here, like, in active danger, or no? Because how can we possibly make it easier to get to push off the thing with blue around? If we're already having trouble with a 4-unit bird, having a second bird we have to juggle around that first bird cannot make it any easier, right? Right? I just don't know. I just don't know. Okay. 2 3 birds. One more time. 2 3 birds. No, that's not possible. Again, we know for a fact there'll be one bird left. We have one bird crawl in, then the other bird goes 1 2 3, moves right, falls into the spikes. It has to be a 4 and a 2. No other way, as far as I can tell. Okay. Is it possible that we need to... Oh, what is this? Oh, we just have to do some doohickey corporation, some doohickey shenanigans, and just have the perpetual motion machine themselves. Oh, okay. So physics doesn't actually work in this game. So physics is actually... Do we need to, in this level... Okay, let's revisit the level that was that gave me trouble earlier. Do we need to find a way to push ourselves up? Is that... No, if we push it to ourselves, it's a problem. Okay. But this is the next designated level in the chain. This is the next one that they have us number, that they say, hey, check me out next. I'm the next level. You should play me next. If you don't play me next, then you're doing the game wrong. That's what the game tells me whenever I don't play the levels in order. They actually have an alarm that goes off inside my head that says, hey, you're playing the game wrong. Which, you know, valid. They are numbered for a reason. Strange. I don't know. We're gonna go back to the map and see if we can't work out some more insight into that level somewhere else. 27. The Legend 27. Remember that guy? There's a fruit up here? There's a banana up there. Okay, well we can go ahead and grab the banana somehow. What's a good scheme for getting the banana? Also, does it matter who gets the banana? Green can go ahead and... How are we going to push this guy up? How are we going to push this platform in any meaningful way? Do we push the platform in a meaningful way? If we got green up here and had him sit all the way up, we would still not be able to reach the platform because it is too short. So we need to find some sort of way to, I guess, push this guy up? Got it. I understand. Red needs to find a way to get themselves out of a precarious situation. That's kind of on me for doing it to them. We're actually going to do something totally different. We're going to go ahead and do this, which lets us push this guy up like this. And we did it the wrong way. We're going to push you like this, then push you like this. No, this is good, actually. Perfect. Perfect. No, it's not perfect, because then how do we get red up there? We can't get red up there if, green is currently blocked. Ooh, okay, so we need to get all three of these guys up here at once. We need to have red and green and blocks all up here at the same time. That seems nigh impossible. And yet, surely there's a way. Okay, the obvious thing is to hook it on, like, here or something. But then if we hook it on there, it's stuck, and we can't bring it back down as, like, a... Yikerinos. I'm thinking about a lot of things right now. Trying to figure out what the optimal way is to handle these things. We get green up here, no problem. Is there any exciting way to pull up the crates while they're down here? Okay, let's just try this. Let's make sure our assumption about the basic of the level, how we have to get all these guys up here at once, is actually true. It appears to, in fact, actually be true. There is no way to get up there without having all three things up here at the same time. I have a new theory. We don't need all 3 things up here at once. We just need this thing up here. We're not trying to bring it up like this. We are trying to instead... Okay, here's my new theory. We are trying to... Okay, you go like this. Then we do this. I want... Okay, what do I actually want? I want you to look like this. Basically, I want to find a way to get leverage so that we end up with green down below. We need red to find a way to hold up this device from below. So then green... Okay, it's all beginning to come together. Green, you need to flip around. I don't want you looking at it like this. I want you looking at it like this. We go up here, green, hold it in place. Red is now stuck forever. This is actually bad. This is actually a bad outcome, if you ask me personally. Everyone is just stuck in place. Is there any way to push it so that we can get red below in a fun way? No, there's not. Okay, basically, I want to have green down here, this on top of green. So we can then have red push it up all nice and easy onto the platform. Right? Right. Right. Potentially. Always a potentially right with this one. Never certain how much a certain solution will or even can work in this game. Okay. Because the thing is, we can do... this, which is actively detrimental to our cause. I don't know why I would do that, because now it's stuck against the wall and we can't do anything about it. Okay, what if I'm looking at this all wrong and we actually need to have green hang out down below? Red, go like this. Green, go like this. Now red, hook. Can red hook onto it while we're up here in a way that would allow green to slither beneath and get all of our shiny contraptions going? No, I don't think so. What we can do, literally all I need to do is just find any format where we can have green hold on to this while red's able to escape without any big issue. Because again, the big problem right now, that once we get to here, red is just stuck. If we can find any way to make red not stuck when we get pushed up all the way there, then we are chilling like villains. Chilling like villains? What am I even saying at this point? Snakebird's making me lose my mind, guys. It's not looking good out here for Mr. Marty. We need... Okay. Is there any point to just kind of getting green all the way up here just for fun? Ooh, I don't think so. And I can't lift it up by myself. And we can't push it over there. Because, for example, we could have red kind of dangle and then lift it up. No. It needs to be we lift it up. I have a new idea for a solution. Red comes along like this. Okay. Red needs to end up... We're actually going to do it like this. Green's over here. And we find some way to, for example... Okay, green's stuck. What I want to do is I want to have red be the lever with which we pull it up. Then, red's able to slither on down like this and slot in there. How do we do that? We need to finagle a bit. I found the finagling. I found the way we're going to finagle this. We do it like perfect. And then we can push this up here. Okay, well, it's here now. If we do this, can green get up here and do something meaningful? And it's the exact same thing we have been doing, and nothing good has come from it. But this is here now, and we can push this up, and hopefully, if we do this, we do this, and now green's here, and can we do anything exciting by having green, like, hang out here or something? Oh, perfect. We can get green up here at the same time that we are pushing the thing up. Okay, which now means we can hopefully just push it. There we go. And now, all we need to do is just get red across. Oh, perfect! We've done it! We've done it! Nice. That's a cool puzzle. I like how it takes the assumption to get all the snakes up there, because that's usually how it is. You gotta get all the snakes in one place, but now you just have to get only one of them up there and have the whole thing go with it. 24. Let's see what 24 does to change the situation. I need to turn off the grid, by the way. I forgot. I sometimes just forget to. I apologize. I'm just clicking on things because it's fun to click. Is there any cracking in the deep below? Not that I can see. Doesn't look like we actually need to. So long as we get one snakebird up there to get to the fruit, we're chilling. And the entire puzzle is figuring out how to get that one snakebird. If I push it like this, interesting. So it's about finding the way that we're going to get this more center aligned, or in some way pushing up this guy, because all we need to do is just find a way to get... Oh, there's a unique animation for breaking the crate. That's pretty good. We need this bottom part to be at the top of a pure bird tower, just like right here, so that we're able to Interesting. I need to... Ugh. Okay. Oh! Well, we've done it. Well, I figured out how to get just my guy there, at least. I just need to do this. And now we're all kind of happy? It's on top of it, for sure. But now I need to find a way to get Mr. Blue up there, too. Because as soon as it is on top of a guy, it's significantly harder to get up there. Okay, how did I actually do that? And I've undoed it to the point where I can't actually see how I did that. Oops. But I do think it was... How did I do that, actually? Wait a second. Okay, I did it like this. Understood. That's not so hard to replicate. Not so hard. Also not easy, but not so hard. Yeah, okay. This is more than doable. We do this. We do that. Okay, yeah. We figured out how to get the guy in here in general. Well, how do we actually get on top of here? Good question. What? Okay, well, that is a novel new way to approach it. If we just kind of get one guy holding it like this, then find a way to get on top of there, and then go around, that still wouldn't actually work, because what am I talking about? Yeah, I don't know how to get a bird on top of there, and have this guy be elevated at the same time. Yikerinos. This is bad all around, because I am not figuring this out. Are there any other setups I can figure out that will let me, relatively uncontroversially, do what I've been trying to do? I wonder if, rather than... What if we do this? And have you climb on top of you while we do all of the... No. Is there any way to get blue to have a little stump here that we can then have red climb on top of? Can't really think of one. Because then we lift you up like this, and now you can finally get up there. Okay. We're in a decent position, though, to, for example, push you like this. Ugh. Well, that doesn't seem particularly handy. But we can kind of sneak around and do things from this point forth. This one's throwing me for a loop. I'm just kind of trying things and seeing what sticks. I think it's pretty obvious from what I've been doing so far, but you know, worth mentioning. If I do this, we get you up there. But that also means we can't. Oh, that's the main problem with this level. As in, like, the puzzle. How do we have you do this and create a two... We need to create one fewer block of like blank space. Okay, if we have this, let's just go ahead and drop you off. Okay, resetting. I have a new idea. So we need to have one block like this. We do this. There's no way for this bird as an individual to sneak down there. No way for this bird to, on its own, individually, uncontroversially, sneak in. And again, there's no way for, just making sure there's no way for this bird to get there without the help of this bird, right? Oh, there totally is a way for it to do it. Oh, if we just do this, then we're chilling. So all you have to do is find a way to move it one block to the right before we do anything else. Okay, well this bird just needs to... Okay, I should have just done some more experimenting before I committed to any weird nonsensical stuff I was doing. Now the problem is, how do we get the birds on the same page? Like, literally on the same page. They are currently on very different pages. If we do, like, this... What was my revelation I just had? I just had some sort of good revelation that I thought would help me close the gap of this level, but clearly I'm continuing to flounder in some meaningful way, and now we're just soft locked. It's... Yikes. No. Okay, if we have you up here, then you can, by moving to the left one unit. Okay, all we need to do is just get a bird up there, and then so long as it's in the middle, we're chilling. That's the revelation we had. I had, I guess. You didn't really do anything. You just kind of sat there and watched, which, hey, I appreciate y'all being here. But you aren't exactly helping me solve the puzzle in a particularly active way. Great. Now we have this guy, who we can have hang out if we really need him to. Oh, perfect. If I move you, you're gone. If I move you, we've lost all of our progress, I think. As a separate aside, can I get over here? Is this a thing we can do? No, that's 2 units away. Is that one closer? Just off to the side for fun? We can get 2 more units here. 1, 2, then 2 more units from the bird. 1, 2. No, it's just too far away. Resetting. Again. So long as we have 1 bird on top, we can just do this and move it over 1 unit, and then reorganize it from the bottom up here. We just have to move it 1 unit to the left and have both birds on the same side when we've done that. We do this. And now we have... What exactly? What exactly do we have now that's so good and useful? We have both birds on the same side. Oh, okay, great. Oh yeah, okay, it's been solved. Nice. Cool. Let's go ahead and just bring this up. And now we're just chilling. Okay. I probably had the solution like 3 times already, and I just failed to recognize that until like just now. Oops. Sorry. Okay, curious. Well, I do think that is a pretty good place to stop for the time being. Made a lot less progress than last time, but hopefully we can pick up the pace next time around now that we have a better grasp of these new mechanics. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do be sure to like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the game, check out the description below for more information on how to play it, and until next time, enjoy yourself.